Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. Appreciate you guys for logging in with your boy. We're still moving these troops up towards this area to see what we can, come up with. May not be something, maybe an ambush, but at this point we want to kind of be on the offensive just a bit. I don't want to just be getting attacked everywhere. I want to throw some level of offensive threats out there in that water. Get them something to think about. You know what I mean? Sorry about that. See, Pennsylvania, he would love for me to get in that water. Mr. Snakevania. You remember now, he had all those submarines in the water and all that, so he would love for me to chase him out there. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to make him look like an absolute fool right there on that border. As you can see, they've infiltrated this side here already, guys. I got 3,000 over here. So I got these guys trying to hold off a little bit on this spot. But they're coming from all angles, as I suspected they would. How will this end, guys? How is this game going to end? But have anybody take notice to my score? So as we move quick through this, guys, you got to keep your eyes on the score. I got 565 points. You understand what I'm saying? That is going to burn their buns. That's what's going to have their egos out of whack. Because they're like, hold on. How are we getting all these promises? We got the guy surrounded, yet he's still winning. How is that? Now, granted, a lot of those points came from me taking out Pennsylvania. So that's why that was a good strategic move. Was to get him on out of there, snatch his points. And now they got to get him from me. To all those that have commented, and just said some kind words, I just want to, I do want to say this. I greatly appreciate it. I don't think I do that enough. Thank you guys. This channel has grown. I forgot. I did want to mention that to you guys because I thought about that the other day. And I was saying to myself, I don't really give my guys enough thank you. Just to say thank you for, because this is sometimes not the easiest game to follow, But the fact that you guys are following it, you understand it, you know what I mean? That tells me that keeps me motivated, keeps me wanting to do a little bit more. And I was thinking about that the other day, and I said I gotta thank my peoples now, because when y'all tune in, that motivates me to do more, guys. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And when you leave those comments, one guy he left the comment, he said, "Best of the best." Man, that boosted my ego, man. I was like, and I mean in a good way. Ego is not all bad, guys. It boosted my ego in a good way. Where I felt, like, okay, man, I appreciate that. Um, Somebody told me that they called me king. They said, hey man, keep going, and things of that nature is what I can appreciate, guys. Just those kind words, words of encouragement, and I can appreciate that. Let me run back here because I don't want to get past the dialogue too much that we've been having. When I seen that, I said, hey, I got to. This is kind of part of what I want to break down, because a lot of when these guys get exposed, it's gonna be through what they say out their mouth. And what you got me doing right now is I'm using psychological warfare. See, now I'm about to tap y'all into the psychological warfare of this game. You got to know how to use this newspaper. So let's read some of what I wrote. Jillin, $3.99, laughing my A off. Reason why I'm saying $3.99 is because he lost points. I put I can't hear y'all, and I put LMAO. I'm laughing at them. Why? Because they're losing points and I'm gaining points. They were writing all kind of chants and declarations and everything else. Now look at them. No chants, songs, or declarations today. That's right, bucko. Keep them lips zipped. I got their mouths shut right now because they can't figure it out. You guys know what's going on. You know that I'm telling you, it's because of the provinces. You have to build your provinces. And when you lose provinces, leave it with nothing. That's a great strategy that most players don't know nothing about. So they're learning the hard way, because they're nothing but some wolf packers who don't try to think about the strategy part of the game. All they think about is wolf packing. So I'm going to beat them with strategy. I must say, I learned something new this map. I think allies are pretty cool. Only con is that it manipulates the current map. It's one thing to embarrass a coalition. Y'all better listen close. But when you make allies turn on each other while exposing their secret alliance and all its members, the people of Mendoza have the most brilliant minds. Now, when they read this is all psychological. This is just, me personally, if I'm winning the game, I got me a team and we're in first place, and we, even though we're not in first place individually, we're in first place as a team. I would be like, I don't care what this guy got to say. We're going to keep playing. We're going to win this game, and we're going to let it be that. Not these guys. The reason why I knew this strategy would work on these guys is because they're not playing a fair game. So in their minds, no one should be in first place but one of them. It's the ego. They're upset because, well, wait a minute. Yeah, we're about to win, but he's going to win as the individual. And that makes us look bad. And that kind of doesn't fulfill us. Because how is it that we cheated the whole game? Wolf packing everybody, backstabbing, lying, manipulating, cheating other players. But then we get to this guy here who calls himself the Supreme Master. The Supreme Master. Supreme Master this, Supreme Master that. And we can't get this guy out of first place? Oh man, y'all just don't understand. This is going to cause these guys, listen to me closely, to expose themselves. Because I wasn't even thinking on the level that this is a conspiracy, right? But it's going to end up being proven what these guys were doing. And I wasn't even expecting that. So now I'm just bothering them. I'm talking in the newspaper because they can't say nothing to me because they losing points and I'm gaining points. So they got to wait till they get some points. Then maybe they can open their mouth. So as you see me doing all this talking, I can do that. I'm egging them on. You got to think about if you were one of these guys. They sitting there reading that and they're like, oh, okay. So now they wanna look at them. They bringing in them troops now. They're like, you know what? Let's just go all in on them. No strategy, no patience, no skill, just brute. Oh, we're gonna outnumber them from all angles. Well, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's stop right here, guys. We'll be right back at you.